Ang TNC po ay nakikiisa sa sambayan ng Pilipino para sa isang mapayapang bagong Pasko.
Ang bagong Pasko ay simbolo ng bagong pag-asa. Ito ay isang pagkakataon upang ating mapagnilayan ang mga kaganapan sa ating buhay. Maligayang Pasko!
Ang diwa ng bagong Pasko ay hindi mararamdaman sa mga palamuti o karangyaan sa ating kapaligiran, kundi sa alab ng pag-ibig sa ating mga dibdib. Maligayang Pasko sa inyong lahat.
Lahat tayo ay nakaranas ng hirap nitong taon na to. Dahil sa pandemya, nawalan tayo ng oportunidad. Kahit na anong mangyari, pinipilit pa din natin makapagbigay ng saya sa iba. Yan ang diwa ng bagong Pasko.
Para sa akin, ang bagong Pasko ay hindi concerned sa handaan o sa mga regalo. Sharing, giving, taking care of each other. Sana simula ngayong bagong Pasko, ganun na lahat tayo. Merry Christmas po sa inyong lahat.
Christmas is always a reminder to have an attitude of gratitude. And that means sharing the love and appreciating everything that matters to you. Greeting everybody a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Christmas is a celebration of life.
And let us all be grateful that we are enjoying God's gift of life.
Maligayang
Pasko
Pasko
po sa inyong lahat.
Ang bagong Pasko ay simple at payak, nakasentro sa ating pamilya at sa ating Panginoon. Maligayang Pasko!
I want to remind everyone that we should treasure the connection that we have. We have our friends, our family, and of course, Jesus Christ.
Para sa akin, ang diwa ng Pasko hindi nagbabago kahit kailan. Ito ay panahon ng pagmamahalan, pag-iibigan. Walang makakatalo sa pagmamahal na binigay sa atin ng Panginoon.
Dapat din natin tandaan ang totoong diwa ng Pasko, si Kristo Jesus. Noon, ngayon, at magpakailanman. Greeting everyone, a merry, blessed, and virtual Christmas to all.
Ang bagong Pasko para kanako, dili ang masigarbong pagsaulo, kundi ang pag-ambit o ginabang sa mga taong mas nanginahanglan ng panahon sa pandemya. Wishing you a joyful and meaningful Christmas despite these challenging times.
Ang diwa ng bagong Pasko ay ang pag-iingat sa ating mga sarili, pagiging ligtas sa kapahamakan, at pagpapabuti sa ating kalusugan. Wishing you a happy and safe Christmas.
Ngayong bagong Pasko, isabuhay natin at maging saksi sa kaganapan sa Belen. Maligayang bagong Pasko.
What does the new Christmas mean to me? It means reconnecting. Reconnecting with the people you love, the people you care about, the people you have not spoken with in a long time, that always made you happy. Because right now, everyone is going through something. Maligayang Pasko.
We should never forget, Christ is still the reason for the season.
The new Christmas for us is focusing on the basic unit of society, which is your family, and virtual togetherness with friends and relatives.
And of course, sharing your blessings to others in need.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Celebrate Christmas with full of gratitude. Merry Christmas.
Ang bagong Pasko ay sumisimbolo sa katatagan ng pag-asa. Para sa akin, bago o luma, ang Pasko ay tungkol sa pagmamahal mo sa pamilya mo at pagiging mabuti sa kapwa.
Christmas is the season of giving, but you cannot give if your hands are closed. So open your hands and your hearts and give. In your open hands, we receive so much more. Wishing you a prosperous Christmas, and remember, financial freedom is in your hands.
Christmas is the season of giving. It is best spent with our families. But let us not also forget that this is the celebration of the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Para sa akin, ang diwa ng bagong Pasko ay ang pagkakaroon ng mas madaming oras para sa ating mga pamilya. I think this year we can use this pandemic to have more time with your family. Maligayang Pasko!
Christmas is always about sharing and caring, loving ourselves and loving others. Wishing you all a very merry, meaningful, blessed, and healthy new Christmas.
Ang bagong Pasko para sa akin, malayo man tayo sa isa't isa, ang pagmamahal ay atin pa rin maipadarama. Maligayang Pasko po at manigong bagong taon sa inyong lahat.
ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa ng bagong Pasko. Sabihin mo ang bagong umaga, sa pagkakatapay bumangon ka, sa Paskong darating, pangarap ay tuloy pa rin, kapayapaan ang maghahari sa atin. Malayo man matitig, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin, may luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling, sa mundong nagdidilim, tananya'y magniningning. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa ng bagong Pasko. Kahit na magkalayo, ikaw ang lagi nasa puso. Kahit nasaan ka pa, dama pa rin ang pagsinta. Ang pagsinta, malayo man mabigin, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin, may luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling, sa mundong nagdidilim, tananya'y magniningning. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa ng panayon man mabigin, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin, may luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling, sa mundong nagdidilim, tananya'y magniningning. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa ng bagong Pasko. Pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwa ng bagong Pasko.
The new channel. The new channel.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. We are helping you see the new you. This is Sonny Haydee streaming live from San Jose, California. And you are watching Money and More. Hello and welcome to the show. How is everybody this morning? Hello, Heidi.
Hi! I got out of the picture a while ago. Anyway,
That's okay. How are you?
Sunny, yes, I got emotional seeing the Christmas station ID of TNC. Ang ganda, no?
Yeah, congratulations to the producers. No? Very well done. Christmas is in
Yes.
the air na, no? It's the start of a new
It's December
December.
1.
Oh my God. Ang bilis ng
Ano?
panahon na matatapos na rin ng 2020. And
Ang bilis ng panahon.
And Christmas is in the air. So that's we're getting through a lot of things. But it is the season of giving, no? And I'm really excited about it.
Yes. Ano, nakahanda na ba yung mga listahan mo sa mga regalo na pagbibigyan mo? Kasali ba ako doon, Sunny?
Oo, ikaw ang nasa
Hindi ka
top
nakapagsalita.
ikaw ang pinaka nasa top of the list, no?
Parang nag-isip ka pa yata.
Priority. Hindi, nag-isip ako, tama ba? Pwede ba? Hindi. Yeah, kasi malalaman mo Christmas na kasi dito sa US kasi tapos ng Thanksgiving, so Black Friday sale na. So online ang Black Friday sale and maraming tentasyon, no?
So gone are yung Black Friday sale na physical, yung pumupunta talaga sa stores.
Magsastampede sila sa mall, hindi na yun, no? Pero the deals are still there and it's so tempting, no? Napaka-tempting talaga gumastos sa panahon na to. However, ano ba? Sa panahon ngayon, maybe it's a good idea to be more discerning sa gastos natin sa Christmas. Remember, where we want to give our loved ones, we also have to take care of our finances, no? So, ako ba, Heidi, ay nasa listahan mo rin?
Siyempre naman, pero ang ano ko lang kung paano ko papa-courier yung gift ko sa iyo kasi ang layo. Okay lang dito, marami namang hindi ko na lang babanggitin yung mga couriers, but madali lang dito yung delivery, but I don't know how I will do it going to the US.
Very interesting, no? We have to be more discerning, more careful about our gifts, sa panahon na to. Maybe frugality and prudence, no, is the better approach. You don't need to be able to give a physical gift, no, to show that you love someone.
Agree.
What can we tell our viewers, no, on how to be able to spend wisely, no, sa this Christmas season?
Baka may may mga tips ka ba, Sonny?
Well, from the top of my head.
How will they do the gift giving? Dapat ba may listahan?
Yeah.
How do you do it? Kung ikaw ang tatanungin.
Maybe the things that you can do now is to list down the top maybe 10 or 20 people that you would like to give, no, physically give. So there's a list na pwede mong ibigay sa kanya. You can write down a list of people that you're going to give something, right? Yung talagang bibili ka. Right now, these are probably the people who are most important to you. You don't have to give to everybody, to show that you appreciate. You don't need to give a gift to everybody to show them that you appreciate, what they do. To appreciate them. So have a list, number 1. Number 2, i-segregate mo yung list, no? Sino ba let's say for example 1,000 pesos na pang gift, right? Sino ba ang nasa 200 to 500 pesos na gift, yung ganun, or sino ba yung nasa 200 and below na gift na? So you can segregate and then you can come up with a budget, no? You can come up with a budget of magkano ang igagastos mo para sa Christmas mismo, no? So that's one way for you to be able to see, no, na to be able to visualize na ito lang yung gastos ko for the season. So from the top of my head. Number 3, try to find, kasi Black Friday nga, no, try to find deals, yung that you can get discounts for things that you know that your loved ones will like, no? Discounts.
That's right.
Try to find discounts. Maraming discounts. I mean, maraming mga discounted stuff right now. So that's something, no?
Yeah, as the saying goes nga, di ba, Sunny? It's not the amount, but it's the thought that counts. And yes, another tip naman siguro, if you're used to giving gifts for a family na individual silang binibigyan, say for example, a family of 5, so lahat sila bibilhan mo ng regalo, probably at this time, they would understand naman kung hindi lahat mabibigyan. So, another tip would probably be, find something that you can give na family na, for the family na. Say for example, fruit basket ba yan? Or cake ba yan? Kasi I'm pretty sure naman, the person that you have given the gift would understand na we are on an austere mode this time of season.
That's the word that we're looking for, no? And it doesn't have to be something expensive.
Material.
Diba? Right.
Pwede din hindi material, di ba? You can give your moral support. You can just give a visit kung po pwede na, or a note that you are thinking about them in this Christmas season.
Or if you really want to show that you have you thought about families this Christmas, you can mass produce, let's say, a greeting card, no?
Yes.
50 copies and then just send it out, no? I think they would appreciate it.
Or, di ba marami ng mga plantita ngayon, they can actually give yung some of the plants that you have taken care of for the past pandemic. So that's very personalized. Ako, I would love to receive that kind of gift for Christmas. Kasi pinaghirapan mo yon, di ba? So anyway,
it's good that we're talking about this now, because when it comes to budgeting, kasi sometimes it's not it's not just personal, but rather it involves the family, no, sa budgeting, no, whether it's the Christmas season or for the monthly or weekly or even the daily, no, household expenses. That's why we're very excited to have our guests today, no, to be able to talk about how they do it, no, how they manage your finances as a couple and as a family.
Yes, ako talaga, I admire this couple, no, from the parents of our guests today, kasi despite the success that they have been in, they still stay humble. Grabe yung humility nila, no, and they are that very Christ-centered itong family na to. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce to you this couple. James, the husband, is a full-time pastoral worker for Visayas and Africa. Full-time yan, Sonny, ha? And then he's a financial advisor of Insular Life, the vice president for operations and marketing of the great provider and general insurance agency. He is the district manager of TGP District Sales Office of Insular Life, the general agency manager association of Cebu chapter coordinator. He is also a Gamma awardee, a Life Underwriter Association of the Philippines past president, 14th Asia Pacific Life Insurance Congress session moderator, CFC Singles for Christ couple coordinator, founder of the great provider of In Life. Tsaka mamaya ko na siya tatawagin para silang dalawa na. And the wife was a former flight attendant, a homeschool mom, a co-founder of the great provider of In Life, CFC Singles for Christ couple coordinator, critical illness specialist, financial advisor, and a minimalist mom, none other than Mr. James Arela and Zenda Arela on the floor.
Hello!
Hello! How are you? Ano to, Sunny, mga kumpare tsaka kumari ko, no? Inaanak ko yung youngest nila na anak. Yan. How are you, James and Zen?
Great to have you on the show.
Well, we can complain. we are, if Sunny is live from San Jose, California, we're live from San Jose, Barangay San Jose, Cebu City.
Ayan.
Yeah, but we can complain. Yeah. Life is good.
Both of you look good together, no? I mean, right now, no, it's great to have you on the show, and you're being watched live, no, from our viewers around the world. And if you have comments for our guests, just put them in the chat below. Okay, pag-greet naman natin sila ngayon, no? We're very excited to have you here, both of you. You look great together. Kumusta kayo? Okay, so we are in midst, we are still, no, 9 months into the pandemic, no, and there has been a lot of changes, no, for all of us, no, personal and even business. What are some of the? Can you tell us how have you adjusted? No, what is the biggest change that you had to adjust to, no, during this challenging time?
Well, to start with, the biggest adjustment that we had, well, Zenda gave birth last May.
Oh,
And,
congratulations!
During the
yeah,
pandemic, the height of the
during the
pandemic, di ba?
pandemic,
Oh my
her
God.
birthday was on the 18th. She gave birth on the 19th, and it was,
Oh,
uh, yeah, it was quite an experience. In fact, I made sure that I will capture the moment on our way to the hospital. I took a video in the car while she was having a labor to the OR and all that stuff. And then I think with the work, it's something different because we have to work at home virtually. And I have to stay with the family 24/7. But that's something nice as well. And also, then the homeschool mom.
Yes, that's one of the things that we have to adjust to. Like there's work at home and there's class at home. Everything's done at home.
In fact, this room that we're in right now, I share this room with my daughter, Una. This is her
Una.
classroom in the day. And every time actually she was knocking and she was telling me, Dad, why are you invading my classroom? I said, Anak, I have to work.
Ka-cute ni Una. But Zenda, if I may ask, no, you gave birth during the height of the pandemic that was in May. So how was it? Kulbaan ba ka? Nahadlok ba ka? Unsay imong feeling atong panahon na? Kay syempre kuyaw baya to nga time mo adto og hospital, di ba?
Yes, kuan siya. It's even though it's a third baby na namo, no, it's a totally different experience this time. We had to uh, go swab test, and when I gave birth, during my labor, I had to take a bath, and the daddy cannot go inside, so lahi siya. It's a different birth this time.
You have to wear a mask the
And
whole
you have
time.
to wear a mask the whole time while you're pushing the baby.
Oh my God. That's
Paggawa.
very difficult.
Paggawa ng baby nakamask.
Nakamask pod ang baby.
Paggawa ng baby nakamask.
The baby girl.
Mask and or
No,
nine.
but,
In fact, with the experience,
Yeah, go
because
ahead.
I think the doctor, I think naikasabay sila na nag-deliver. And I think that the doctor, she think that I was the father of the other, the other one that gave birth. And she said, "Oh, congratulations for a baby boy." I said, "What? My daughter, I have a baby girl."
Dalawa pa lang.
So dalawa yung ano.
Dalawang baby tatay.
Anyway, so
You
ito yung
you guys
mga
look great. Yeah, you guys look great together. No, and parang it's very refreshing, no, to see two guests on the show. We haven't had that before, no. Paano ba nagsimula to, ha? Chikahan lang muna tayo.
Oy, introduce siya.
Paano ba nagsimula ang storya ni James at Zenda?
Ayan.
Well, I was waiting for a background music to start with.
That's very unusual for Sonny kasi he's a technical person. Now that he's asking about your love story, I don't know what happened. So James and Zenda, ano yon?
Yeah.
Yes.
If I will start, I was a leader of Youth for Christ, our youth organization, and I was their leader, and I keep on going to their place, the far north here in Cebu, Dan Bantayan, and that's where I saw her. And at first she was so young, so parang fun lang. Okay, so young, and I think you have to continue that.
Oh my gosh, yun na pala. All right, fire.
Yeah. It's a
Na-mesmerize na
different
siya, Mare.
story on my part. It's a different story. Lahi yung story. Ako lahi. Because I have to say this. I hate to say this, but I have to say this na at that time, he was really my ultimate crush. And kaila
Wow!
you know that, he was a leader, he was a kuya. So, I'm 6 years his junior. So, kuya jud siya. But then, everybody was calling him kuya, but I don't call him kuya.
Oh!
Yeah, and then
Why si Kuya can relate.
cousins and friends na because we don't know him back in the province, kanang ibaw sila kung story, and then pila ka years wala gid mi nagka-friends, and then namin sila na kami jud nagkadayon mo man ni siya ang name, di ba? Kaya of course James is kanang familiar na name ba, mo man ni siya si James that you were telling us, di ba?
Yeah. Pero finally, after my mission for about I think 10 long years, I came home and I met my kanang ilang old leader, and I asked, "Hey, how's Zenda?" That was the question I asked. How's Zenda? Where is she right now? Then they answered, flight attendant. Oh, really? Then I tried to check her on Facebook, and we tried to chat, no answer. Then
Abi,
after
abi,
24 hours, after 24 hours, they replied. Then after that one, I asked her out. Oy, how are you? Can we go out, eat something like that? And yeah, and the rest was history. and,
abi ko, my friend,
and
kuan. Nisakay ka sa, nangita ka sa iyang eroplano para musakay ka.
Ako lang na Ma'am Zen, makarelate ko sa kanang 6-year na gap. Anyway.
Pero they're really meant to be. Kaya, from the time that they met with each other, it took them 10 years after nga magkita sila that they will see each other again, and the rest is history. The rest is having 3 kids already at this time, no? So what a beautiful love story is that.
That's very nice. Very nice na. Something lang para, well, anyway, ang show na to is about money management.
Napunta sa love story. Sa more siya, sa more. Yeah,
more.
Actually.
Our episode for today kasi is about money management. Wala lang, start lang. It's about money management na. And, well, the money management for couples. And very intriguing. We want to know how you guys do it. No? We're interested in your approach. No? How do you do your approach in money management? First and foremost, ano ba yung pera? What is money to you?
Well, I will start that. But first of all, I saw my friends greeting me on Facebook. Hi, hello, Brad Bobong, hello, and my dad.
Ang dami
also
nila.
Yes. Yeah. Let me check. Oh yeah. And anyway, money for me. Well, I think my friend Heidi knows this one. After college, I was this close to Magna 9 years. I took I studied too long in college, and after college, I volunteered, became a missionary, and not for money, uh, uh, not thinking to be rich or something like that. And but what I discovered while I was on mission, that my employer is God, and God, everything belongs to God, including money. So I said, I'm in the right place. My employer is God. But you know what? Money is very important. I realized that one because in Matthew 6:21 it says, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will also be." I've seen a lot of people. No, I mean, you will see the true colors when it comes to money, and that's why we keep on telling each other, you know what? Money is very important, but it should be rooted in something because money is neither bad or good. Depende yan sa person who be using it. Diba, ma'am?
Yes. For me naman, money is something that will reflect your heart. If you're generous, you should become more generous. And if you are like, on the other side of the spectrum, so it will also magnify you. You have some people have a tendency to be greedy, something like that. So money is, for me also, money is a gift from God, which we have to manage. So a gift from God that we have to like be good at. It's in the parables now, the 10 coins and there's still more. So it has to be managed for us.
Yeah, you have to be a good steward.
That's it.
And in connection to that, to have a good, proper financial planning.
Yes. Well, which leads me to the next question, Zenda and James. No, so how do you approach, or what's your approach in managing the household finances? So, who takes charge? Sino yung nagsasabi, ito dapat bilhin, ito hindi? So, who among the two?
Well, I love to say this. I am in charge, but she's the boss. And, I'm in charge, but she's the boss. Hmm. You know what? We both of us before. In fact, this became our advocacy in helping out the young couple, and we started this one after like 3 years of marriage, diba? This advocacy because a lot of young couple don't really plan out the one who will be in charge with the money. When we before we got married, we attended seminars, all of those stuff, and we were told to plan about our finances, but no one really approached us. That's why we realized, you know what, someone should go and mentor this young couple, and that's why I keep on telling young couple, come to us, talk to us for free. There's, because if you don't plan at all, that's pitfall, and if you don't plan, it would cost you a lot, and that's why magkautang-utang, and di ba? And it's so important to have a mentor or a financial planner to help you out with these finances. And that's why with us right now, yun yung sila, no, experience is the best teacher, pero experiencing magkautang-utang ka, including credit cards, it's not a good experience. It's a stressful experience. And but you know what? With us, how do we approach this one? That's why I say I am the. It's so hard because when I decide, she was working before. I was working. She's a flight attendant. But when we got married, then we have the baby. She has to resign from work, and naglisod siya pag-ayo, and then I realized, you know what, and I have to give her the money, but it takes so much from me because I'm mura ko mabalik o estudyante ani because right now I have my salary from her, so she gives me a salary, so and that's how we that's why I said I I'm in charge, but she's the boss.
Yeah. So, ano to put it simply, we run the family with everything, including our finances. We run it like a small corporation, a small business. Nga, kami tanan na isweldo, so inga na ba, so na misweldo, and then, so if kanang wala yaya, so the sweldo of the yaya, diba na, na where it goes. So, inga na. So actually, we run our kanang finances like a small company. Then we have to grow. We have yearly budgeting, a yearly plan. We have to grow. That's why I also advocate, or personally me, I advocate a simple life, a minimalist life. Okay, that's part of how we budget things in the family.
Okay, that's great. No? So when couples come to you, no, seeking for advice, no, or startup couples, magsa-start pa lang sila, seeking for advice on how to be able to manage your finances later on, what are the most important things that you tell them to consider when you do budgeting?
Well, it actually when we talk to them, it's holistic.
Okay.
We don't go straight to money.
Okay.
We start actually in the personal level, like what in our case, in our situation, it was so hard for me to give up my ATM to her, giving, and there's a process for that one, and just imagine all your earnings, you will give it to her, and then you just be given a baon and something like that. But and after that, we established initial talk to the couples, how the personal level, then we will teach them the cash flow, the monthly cash flow, the annual cash flow, because we had a what we teach them, you plan ahead, because when she mentioned about a company, we keep on telling ourselves, big companies, they have this annual budgeting, they have this planning and all of that. Dapat di sila malugi. Tayo, we should plan like that. We should do like that. This is how we should run our family. Like when it comes to finances, because January is different from Feb, March, diba? In mid-May, birthday ni Una, birthday ni Zenda, birthday ni Gigi, so the expense will go up. So you have to prepare for that one. So you have to lay it up in 1 year. Then every month advance. Like if this is December, January's budget would be ready, prepare like that. So it's not easy at first, but we have to constantly check on them because that's what happened to us as well. Ayan na siya. Then discipline lang yun siya, discipline. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's very admirable, no? I something to follow. Consider your household expense or budgeting like a company does, no? So I'm pretty sure not a lot of couples are doing that, and it's a very good information to follow. So anyway, when we get back, we'll be hearing more of Zenda and James after this commercial break.
All right, welcome back. Please watch all our live stream shows in the new channel. The Big Picture is inspiring stories of notable personalities, Mondays to Fridays at 7 p.m. Human Resource Management on HR Hotline, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 12 noon. The Family Business is Everyone's Business, Saturdays at 4 p.m. Life, Business, and Success Stories on the Fourth Project, Saturdays, 10 p.m. in Dubai and 6 p.m. in the Philippines. Beauty Beyond What Your Eyes Can See, Usapang Beauty, Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. Hear positive stories from those who have recovered in the COVID stories, Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Life Purpose and Turnaround Stories, U-Turn, Monday and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. Build and Own a Property, The Home Buyers, Mondays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. Laugh and learn from property art from around the world, The Puppet Stories, Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Magbenta, bumili at tumulong dahil bukas ng TNC Marketplace. Online Night Bazaar, Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Know Your Rights and Basic Law, YOLO, Thursdays at 8:30 p.m.
Two leaders in one platform, TNC Talk, Mondays at 12 noon. Chill and Booze, After shift, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Strategize and win in life through Win Within. Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Kids, dream, achieve, nurture, and inspire. Watch Danny Art Show Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Learn
Celebrate
together
women at
across
work. Always
borders.
have an awesome day. All right.
Learn
Good health
together
as
across
well. Health.
borders. Foreign Affairs Tuesdays at 10:30 p.m. Because health is wealth, Healthline Wednesdays 4 p.m. Always have an awesome day Mondays at 2:30 p.m. CyberNext empowers people and companies to be secured in digital world Wednesdays at 12 noon. Know the emerging technologies shaping our future. Tech You Fridays at 2:30 p.m. Learn and know more about market leaders on Tuesdays and Saturdays 2:30 p.m. Learn Having a well home brings you a well life. Tuesdays and Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. More about coping and coupling. Couple goals Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Catch also our TNC original shows. One day a live storytelling alternates with TNC Town Hall, co-hosted by TNC founders Sir Lloyd and Ma'am Apple. A show where we talk to you, our valued audience. More upcoming TNC shows that will truly inspire you. Please follow our channel on Facebook and YouTube and let us help you to see the new you. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, our show every Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Money and More.
Yes, and we'd like to take a few minutes to greet the chat. Mr. Renante Rentutar, thank you for tuning in. Miss Kendall Cabansay Revilla, thank you for watching. Mr. Pedi Arela, sir, welcome, sir. Great to see you
Yes, and
here
of
in the
course,
chat.
nandyan din si Mami Tessie Arela.
Of course. Ma'am Agnes Adeline Faminyalagaw Deloso. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the show. Great to have you here. If you have comments for our couple, just put them in the chat below. Welcome back, everybody. And we're still here with James and Zenda Arela. Right. Yeah, and welcome back. Great.
Yes.
We had a great conversation about money management, but your approach is also holistic. Am I right? Now that's very
Yes.
great. Now, so money management in family life is just one aspect of that. No. So to continue, now you have welcomed a new addition to your family, as you mentioned. No,
Yeah,
congratulations.
yeah.
Right. So that's the third, no? Ang
The third.
pangatlo. All right. So
Yun lang inaanak ko.
that's great, no? How has this how have you adjusted to having a new member of your family, di ba? Yeah. What are the changes? Were there any changes or changes in the plans that you had? Tell us about it.
Well, with us actually, I forgot to mention about. Let me go sidetrack for a bit
Go ahead.
the budgeting and all of that, because we forgot to mention part of our budgeting we allocate the couple dates because we have dates every Sunday.
Okay.
So para maraming gastos and everything, we really set aside money for our date because we have to keep the fire burning. That's
Wow.
what
Wow.
we realized. Yeah,
Nagbunga na nga yung
my
fire
friend,
burning.
we realized that it's very important to really set aside because we have three kids busy the whole week and we have to hire another yaya every Sunday to watch our kids so that we can go out and we have to include that in our budget actually. And thanks for this year kasi every quarter may allocated budget kami for travel, family travel because that's important, no? That's important na
Mm.
when you plan your budget, hindi lang yung all expenses, but you need to set time for the couple, small days.
Yeah, and there were times that like last year that we didn't have yaya or helper, so we asked like my brother or sometimes his assistant to come over, and we will tell them that um, we have a meeting. So it's true naman because we're the key people in our company. We will have a meeting. So there also we will do planning for the week, and then we will like brainstorm what happened. So bonding and something like that. So to strengthen our
Work with
relationship.
pleasure.
Kasama siya. Kasama siya dapat sa budget.
Yeah, and also what we were not able to include in our
Ayan.
earlier topic was that, di ba, we all know that whether we are in business or we are employed, taxes gyud makuha sa ato ang sweldo or sa atong income. So we also don't forget that while we give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, we also give to the Lord what belongs to Him. So always, we put at least 10% of the income back to the church. Kana we may sound kanang righteous anymore, but we really want to inspire everyone because when we really believe in our hearts and we give with all our heart back to the Lord, God can never be outdone in generosity. And I am a witness of that. James is a witness of that na kanang kwanjud siya. It will go 100-fold and go back to us 100-fold. Kanang grabe si Lord kung mo give back siya to us.
Yeah, when we do budget, and that's what we do. And because we were so faithful with our budgeting and our tithes, God gave us 3 kids. The one tong picture earlier, no? And that yellow baby, August, it's with me. Mo na inaanak ni Heidi.
Yes.
Kamukha sa ninang maganda. Not the yellow baby. The baby
Yellow
looks
baby.
Yellow baby. I-show doon natin
Kamukha
the
sa
picture.
ninang maganda.
Let's see the picture again. So you had this yung baby, no? He's 6 months. 6 months na ba? Yeah, a little bit over
No,
6
she's
months.
yeah, she's 6 months now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heidi is
Yeah.
almost
So cute.
Yeah. So, Ninang Heidi and
6 months.
Ninong
Yes,
Sunny,
6 months.
Merry Christmas.
Naana sa lista.
All right.
And, yeah, the kids actually, the only thing that we have to, we actually planned it. We actually planned it. And it's a first batch. The second batch is coming.
Wow!
And we actually
Another 3?
yeah. No, we
Another
love big family actually. Why? Because we always felt, to have kids, it's something like a miracle or a blessing
Yeah,
to
actually like this, when I was younger and very idealistic, I said to myself, I want to change the world. I want to be like this, like that, like this, and like that. And when I become a mom and see a little child looking at me, I can say to myself, I have changed the world with this kind of one life. So why not make them more? So actually, ang gusto ni Jay 4. So, but I suggested to him na, hindi man ang 6. That's why.
Wow!
Yeah.
Diba
the
po,
first step is
I
that.
know,
But
I know that the Lola and Lola would be very happy as well.
yeah.
Diba?
In
Si
connection to
Mami
that, Lolo and
Tessie o
Lola,
si Daddy Peddy.
yeah, in connection to that, my friend, no, the only thing that we need to adjust right now is I might, because tatlo na, we have 3 kids, so I have to get a bigger life insurance policy now, and
Yeah.
that's something
That is true.
that my wife is nagging me that you have to get more life insurance now, and second one
Yes.
is the education fund. But speaking of Lola, my mom will always tell kids wherever she goes, hey, tell your parents or your grandparents to get a education fund for you. That's the legacy that the grandparent can give. So binalik ko sa mom ko, Mom,
Baka gusto mo nang mag-legacy ng ako.
and that's what I told them, Mom, you give legacy to your apos, education fund. Dagdagan mo na.
Naunay sa tari. Nabalik ra gyapon kang Mami Tessie. So anyway,
Yeah. That's the thing you talked about. You mentioned that, no? Because anytime there's a significant life change, like a new addition to the family, there has to
you
be a
need to
change
increase.
there has to be a corresponding change in the plans, no? So if it's a new baby, kailangan ng bagong educational plan. Number two, you have to protect yourself more, no, with additional
Yes.
insurance.
Get
That's actually a very good
coverage.
idea. Your coverage must change, and maybe the budgeting will also change, no, later on. And then you're planning pa to add more. Okay, all right. So
Another 3.
corresponding life changes need corresponding changes in lifestyle, corresponding changes in budgeting, corresponding changes in income, right?
And
Uh,
protection coverage.
right. So that's very good advice, Sir James. We'll come back with James and Zenda more with the couple, no, when we after this commercial break. All right, welcome back. Great to have you here. No, we're still here with James and Zenda Arela, and let's bring them back. Yeah, there you go. It's always great to it's great to have this conversation with you. No, let's do a little fast talk. Okay lang kayo?
Sure.
So we're gonna
Game.
Yeah, we're just gonna ask
Page
you.
18 or
Ask lang kami ng very short questions, and you can answer in 1 or 2 words, right? For example, well, you mentioned this kanina, but who's in charge of the ATM?
me.
Me.
Okay. Okay, well, you mentioned it kanina, di ba? Okay, sige, right.
That's
I'm in charge
good.
is the boss.
Ayun.
Yeah.
Pareho ka na.
So, Kinsay, who's in charge of the credit cards? Say for example, you are onto something, yung nagsaswipe ng credit card sa mga purchases.
I am the in charge. Me.
Yeah, sige.
Ikaw. Okay.
Mahirap kapag sa wife.
Okay. ikaw masad ang magbayad. Di ba? Agree ka na, Zens?
Yes.
Okay.
Kinsa, who is in who is mostly doing the online shopping?
Eng. Add card. That I know of. Add to cart.
Si James?
That I know. Okay. He would always tell me nga, my friend, nako'y nakitaan sa online nga muna. Nanaso niya siya gipalit. So, okay. Who usually is the hands-on parent sa online schooling if nag-online schooling si baby or sa modular? Kinsa in charge? Si Mami Zenda.
I'm in charge of the physical education and the recess.
Ikaw prepare sa snacks. Okay.
Okay. Sino kadalasang mag-baby duties?
Mommy. Baby duties ikaw.
Me.
Oh. Asa man ka diha dapita pare?
I I go and put them to sleep when they're asleep already.
Yeah, I do the baby duty. I do the baby duty since they were newborn, but then when they're bigger na, like Una, she tells me, I like daddy because he plays with me. Mommy is always very, very serious.
Wow.
No, we agreed na kung small, delicate man, moms ha. But when they're bigger,
Mm.
and I will do it na. Because before the second boy, si Asher, kanang the whole time siya nag-change diaper. But now he's bigger, i-push na niya that, you clean the bum bum and all of that. Change the diaper. I will,
Yeah.
I have my share
When we
now.
had our first baby, wake up siya apil in the middle of the night, but may na kayo siya pagka-adjust pagka second and third baby, di na dyan siya makamata bisag unsa
Di na gyud siya mo wake up.
Di na siya makamata.
I trained myself.
Matulog na din siya.
Who's the who's the disciplinarian?
I am the disciplinarian. Yeah.
Okay. In addition to that, who's the spoiler?
James.
Me.
You're the disciplinarian and the spoiler.
Ayan na. Lumabas na.
Pero pala
The
yun.
spoiler of the mom as well.
Ay,
Mga
I'm
disciplinarian.
having fun in this episode, really. Yes,
Yeah.
son, you have a question for James?
Yeah, it's great to have this conversation with you guys na. So, na-mention kanina no, sa bio ninyo is that you are the founders of TGP.
The
No?
great provider.
All right. So, tell us about this. Tell us about it and the vision and mission of your group, and maybe some
Well,
activities that you do.
Yeah. Well, the great provider, it really came from our parents, from my mom and dad. They've been here in the industry for 40 years plus plus. And it started from them. Then when we saw what they did, they really are a beacon of hope. They became a hope to a lot of families, and I've seen a lot of families that they've helped. And being the second generation, me and Zenda, well, we updated that already. We created a something like a group, the great provider in life. You know what? We more than the life insurance that we will provide you with everything, with your spiritual needs, with all these things, and that's why we created these things. And I mentioned earlier advocacy, the young couples who are struggling to because we realize a lot of young couples they struggle financially, and most couples most fights it came because of money,
And lack of communication.
lack of communication. We do that as well. The dialogue part, we help young couples to do their values and their
Create a family vision.
create a family vision and all of that. And that's why we say we are the great. Although the word the great provider it came from the above, it came from God. He's the great provider of all. We are just the great provider in life, you know, and we're just the extension of God. And that's why we don't have our official Facebook yet and YouTube channel yet. But come first quarter of 2021, watch out. We're coming, and and for now, you can communicate with us through our Facebook, James Michael Arela. You can message me there if you need something, and keep posted from my main Facebook. And yeah, by first quarter next year, we will do that. And we just wanted to continue the mission and the advocacy our parents have started, you know, and making it more bigger, and also recruiting people in asking people to join us to do this advocacy. Yeah.
Wow. Zenda, you have something to say?
Yeah, I'm just here to support him, to give feedback, to feed him.
To feed
Yes,
him?
because our approach actually is kind of holistic, not just for their finances. Holistic because at the end of everything, I know that you would agree that what we have learned in this pandemic na um, we have to really check or reassess our investments, not just um, monetary investments, but also where we invest our time, where we invest our emotions. So we choose to invest on relationships. We choose to invest on family,
In spiritual,
yeah, on our health also.
and our health.
No, thank you so much to both of you. No, it has been a very fun and light episode. Dili siya ingon in anak ka technical, and so much that we have learned about how you run your finances in the family, and may mga pahabol na mga friends ninyo na nag-tune in ngayon. Si Agnes Deloso is here. Uh, Tristan Basalo is also here. So thank you so much for tuning in. And Zenda and James, before we park, any message to our couples out there? Mga
Well,
especially katong mga new couples who have just started their family on how they will do their money management.
well, to the new couples or new family that's still starting, don't be a hero. Go find a mentor. Go find a financial advisor to help you. Uh, as I always say, you know what? Go out there, look for someone. Don't be a hero. Take down your pride, because I had so many pride, and I told myself I can do this, but so many potholes along the way. To make a shortcut, go get a financial advisor or a mentor. Talk to them, ask them how, and that's why we had this advocacy. We go out there and really share our Excel form to do their budgeting, and yeah, a happy house, happy spouse. So
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
secret.
A happy
One
life
house,
is a happy wife. Ah?
yeah, that's one.
And
Yes.
yeah, final message maybe even though we are in the pandemic, in this pandemic, let's be hopeful, and let's cast away all anxiety and just trust in the Lord, because we don't need any more negativity in our lives. So just all the good and what's beautiful, let's just focus on that, and let's just be grateful that it's December now, that we are all here, our families are healthy. Let's just be grateful, and then more of the good, because God is with us.
Yeah. 2021, be more active with your money.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you very much, James and Zenda. If you're curious to learn more about their business or about them as a couple, you can shoot a message kay James. No, just look for him at his. You can even send him an email. No, jamesmichaelarela@gmail.com, or look for his profile on Facebook. He will be very welcoming. No, to answer anything that you would like to ask him. Like to take this
Yes.
thank you to James and Zenda, and we will talk more. Daghang salamat sa inyo.
Thank you so much.
You also.
All right. Ayo. All right. So,
Yun.
what an episode. Heidi, anong takeaway mo sa
Yeah, two
mga-
things lang, no? I was amazed by how they run their finances in the family. They run it like running a company. Kasi very important naman talaga yun, Sunny, that couples will really talk about their finances, no?
Yeah.
Hindi pwede yung si husband lang ang magde-decide, hindi pwede yung si wife lang magde-decide. And then second, I like it when they said that there is really a budget that is being set aside for their date day. Oh, di ba? Ang ganda nun kasi not a lot of couples do that, no? Sometimes it will be the cause of misunderstandings kasi si wife is very busy within the week doing the household chores, taking care of the children, as well as the husband is also very busy working, and they don't really have that time anymore together. So that date day is really awesome, no? Maganda siyang tularan. What
Yeah,
about you?
I'm also impressed with their spirituality, no, to dedicate
Yes.
to dedicate their activities and their wealth, no, to the Lord. And as Zenda said, no, you do not need more. Money magnifies what you have and what you don't have. Diba?
Yes, agree.
So I am impressed by their faith that God will truly provide for them.
Yeah. It's been a very informative
So that our
episode
episode
tonight.
for today.
Yes.
That wraps up our episode for today. Great to be able to talk to them. Take care of your health, take care of your wealth, and remember that financial freedom is
in your hands.
Good night, everybody.